Welcome back for another Flashpoint paint tutorial. Today we're working on another Covenant Elite. This time we're making them red. The model received a black prime followed by a zenithal highlight. Now we're applying our shadow tone with Acryl burnt red. We'll follow that up with our highlight of Acryl bold Pyrrole red. Over to the paint desk. We'll coat the model with our Army Painter red tone wash to blend down our base coat and to accent the details of the model. With all those flat surfaces, be sure to wick any excess off to avoid any pooling, tide marks, or coffee staining. Now I'm mixing up burnt and Pyrrole red to create our first highlight. We'll apply this primarily to the side of the model facing our light source. We'll focus these on the hard edges and the flat areas that will reflect a lot of light. Now we'll move into pure Pyrrole red and apply this as our second highlight, sticking to our light source side and the areas that reflect the most light on the model. Now I'm mixing white blue with our Pyrrole red to create a lighter red that I can use to apply our scratching and weathering. Keep this paint thin and work with fine point brush. This is an optional step if you prefer a more pristine look to your elites. Next up is dark neutral gray. We'll apply this to the bodysuit, armor details, and exposed skin of the elite, as well as any gray areas on the needler. This is an optional step. You can apply dark tone wash to the bodysuit. This is the only elite I did it to, but I didn't feel that the gray was dark enough next to the red. It wasn't reading as a black to me, so I went ahead and applied the wash to tighten it up and darken it down. While that dark tone wash is drying, we'll take this opportunity to go ahead and get the drab earth applied to the base. Now we'll go ahead and base our needler in Acryl purple. Don't be concerned if you hit a few of the needles. We'll be cleaning those up here in just a bit. After we finish basing out the weapon, we'll mix a little faded plum into our purple base tone and we'll create our highlight. We're next going to apply Magenta as the base color for the needles on the weapon. We're going to follow that up with an edge highlight of pink. With our needler based out, I mix up some neutral gray with my dark neutral gray to create a highlight tone for our armor plates and our bodysuit. Usually this is one of our last steps, but we're going to go ahead and apply our strong tone wash to the base. It's okay if we get this done a little early, work on other things while we're letting that dry. While we're waiting on that wash to dry up, I'm going to hit the top of the needler in the areas of the elite closest to it with a spray of Army Painter Hot Pink. This is going to help really saturate those needles and bring out the color in them, as well as implying a glow from the weapon and onto the armor. All dried up, it's time to dry brush that base with the same drab earth we based it with. Remember to bring it up onto the bottom of the legs to ground him into his base. This is an optional step, but I pick out the lights in the armor using the sky blue. While picking out those lights, I realized I missed the dark gray detailing on the helmet. I advise that you don't do that when painting yours. I go back and hit it with all of the grays still on my palette, similar to how we did the bodysuit and other parts. Mountain and Scorched Earth Tufts have become the standard for my elites. As we finish up, as always, rim that base in the color of your choice. Here he is, our finished Red Elite, ready to lead his squad into battle. I hope you enjoyed this video and found something useful in it. Please toss it a like, maybe subscribe to the channel, and share if anyone else you think may enjoy it or find it useful. Thanks for watching.